We all know that Gaunter O'Dimm is a supernatural being in human form. But what exactly makes Gaunter O'Dimm powerful and terrifying? And when is he going to return? So guys, do you really wish to know?
No, Geralt, you don't.
Good. It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads neath the willows in the... Oops. Sorry, that was O'Dimm's line. Now then, let's begin.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Gaunter O'Dimm, also known as Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass, is probably one of the most unexpected and powerful villains of the Witcher 3 series. Although he doesn't exist in the books of The Witcher 3, CDPR was successful in creating such a character that plays a key role later on.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dimm, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Sometime later, we can see
Greetings,
O'Dimm finding Geralt in the
Remember
Ophiri's ship
me?
and needing help. Was it a twist of fate? If
I
so,
remember.
then how come we met
met in
Master
White
Mirror
Orchard.
yet again?
Gaunter O'Dimm.
Nevertheless,
Known
O'Dimm
also
had
as
this
Master
planned all
Mirror.
along.
I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. Oh, it'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Gaunter O'Dimm has the
Wares
ability
like
to grant
servant,
wishes.
Abundance
Have you
for
ever
the
heard of
body and soul.
Rumpelstiltskin?
You will lack
Because if
neither
you
food
have,
nor
then you
drink.
already have an idea
As a
how
witcher,
Gaunter
you
O'Dimm
might
deals with
desire
folks'
weapons
wishes.
supreme.
Although he
I
likes
can
to
offer you
collect
those you
souls,
dreamt
the
of.
wishes he grants are true.
Body, agile
But,
as never before.
Just
Your
like
mind faster
Rumpelstiltskin,
than
O'Dimm
lightning.
plays around deception,
Romantic powers
clauses,
to
and
charm
word
all
traps.
womankind.
So, if you are dealing with Master Mirror,
Great,
be
true
careful what
adventure.
you wish for.
An experience like no
If it
other,
was
the
me,
fate
I'd wish for
of
a
only
million
the
subs.
chosen few. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life and a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dimm, who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
That's scary.
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one. And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dimm. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like her.
In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I fooled all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
What's Garrett think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this. Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this? Perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Two points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt! Over here!
Oi, waiter looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dimm, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I.
Another aspect of Gaunter O'Dimm is that he can control time.
I'm no cheat.
As if he was God
I
in
give
human
folk what they
form.
want, nothing more.
Well, you can't spell
That the
Gaunter O'Dimm
oft-desired
without God.
unworthy things,
But on the
that is
contrary,
entirely
it's the
fault of their
opposite.
rotten natures.
Because O'Dimm
You're
is
not
evil
human,
incarnate.
That's clear. So
Maybe
what are
you're
you?
wondering just
A
how
demon?
powerful this
A
guy
genie?
is? Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt, you don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish.
Those words sent
All who have
goosebumps
heard
down my
true
spine.
name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we share. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the 3rd wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris, what a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
The first time I saw this scene, I was like, oh my god.
So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
O'Dimm, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
Although Gaunter O'Dimm
grant the wishes,
seems
right?
all-powerful,
Grant
he
mine
can be
and release
challenged to a
He
game,
must repay his debt.
and can be
Let him
beaten.
go, and I'll take it on.
So,
I'll call
would
it
Geralt
mine.
rather fight O'Dimm or the Unseen Elder? The answer is, probably O'Dimm. Because he can be reasoned with. Unlike the Unseen Elder, where words don't apply and brute force does the talking, Geralt doesn't have the physical capability to fight the Unseen Elder. So, what if Gaunter O'Dimm went to fight Geralt in an all-out fight? Of course, Geralt doesn't stand a chance. But in a game where souls are at stake, Gaunter O'Dimm can be beaten, so the big question is, when does Gaunter O'Dimm return? In the game where O'Dimm was beaten, he clearly stated that he can't be killed and he'll be back, giving a hint that O'Dimm will probably back as evil incarnate. Similar to the folklore, where crossroads are depicted as liminal spaces where the veil of worlds thins, making them a place where supernatural entities including the devil can be encountered. As long as evil exists, there will always be a manifestation of these elements. It's very likely that we will see the Man of Glass in future releases. But we won't know yet until the gods of The Witcher 3 states it, namely, the CDPR team. So, no matter what happens, stay away from Crossroads.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.